Hello everyone, welcome to Timsy Naked Tarot. Today we are doing a Twin Flame soulmate read, but as always I do everything awkwardly and backwards, and probably the hardest way I can possibly find to doing it. So we are pulling on your runner's star sign, okay? So it doesn't matter what star sign you are, we're putting on your runner's star sign, and today's star sign will be Leo's. So if you have a Leo's Twin Flame, runner, divine masculine, however it may be for you, then yeah, this is the read for you. If not, and you've been drawn into this video, maybe there's something in here for you, so perhaps watch it all just to see if anything resonates. Failing that, go and check out the all signs overview, see what your runner's star sign is, and see if that resonates for you. Okay, there will be a link in the description for that. It is a general read. It may or may not resonate with you. If it does resonate with you, that is fantastic. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't worry too much. Not every read can resonate with you. I apologise for the slightly different camera angle we have. For regular viewers, you may know that I'm working away because I've got my astral backdrop out, if you will. And well, I go to various different hotels, and I just have to make do with whatever camera angles I can work best in that particular hotel room. So that is why that is like that. And the lighting, same thing. They don't design hotels for filming. They design hotels to, well, sleep in. So the lighting is what it is as well. I apologise for that right now. Now, yeah, we are doing this read linking off the all signs overview. Leo Twin Flames had a Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is all about sort of like rushing in, but with a purpose. Okay, not just rushing in blind. They have this idea in their head, and they're running in, working off that idea. Okay, so to go with our Knight of Swords, we have got the Seven of Cups. Choices, or possibly the confusion of choices. They think they have choices and maybe they don't. Or maybe they don't think they have any choices, but they've got lots in front of them. And the Hierophant. Well, the Hierophant is indicating some form of commitment, possibly wanting to commit to something. Maybe they're committed to something already, and they may be wanting to break away from that commitment. And that could be some of those choices they have in front of them. Or it could be the confusion. They want one thing, but they're lumped with another. Okay. The way we do the energies is top left-hand corner will be what they're thinking of you. Bottom left-hand corner will be what they're feeling for you. Top right-hand corner will be what actions they would like to take. Bottom right-hand corner will be slightly different to my normal reads. It's going to be what is blocking them. Okay. The main reason I've gone for that is because we had Isa as the main energy in the All Signs overview. Isa is basically a blockage, okay? It translates to ice. And, well, back in the Norse times, yeah, ice would have been a big problem. It like freezes the rivers, freezes the ports and harbours. It makes it hard to travel. It makes it hard to do anything, really. Okay. And then one from the bottom of the deck there, which is advice to you. So let's get this read started. I do have to point out this may or may not resonate with you. It is a general read. I'm not sure if I said that already. I think I have. Yeah, if it's not resonating with you, go and check out that All Signs overview. See if anything else does resonate. Maybe you or them are working from a different aspect of your birth chart. Okay, I think I have covered everything. So we've got the Three of Pentacles. This is how they're thinking about you at the moment. Like, in the 3D, if you will, their mind. Their mind is they want to work on something new. Okay, now that something new could be you. Maybe it's a new aspect of you they want to work with. Maybe they're sort of like thinking they didn't get a good chance to work with you last time. They want to work with you this time. Okay, and it doesn't necessarily mean physical work. It could be just working on a relationship. It could be working on just getting onto talking. Well, that's the shuffle then. Just getting onto working with becoming a friend with you first. Okay, we've got the 5 of Wands and the 2 of Pentacles, both in the upright. Now, the 5 of Wands is telling us, it tells us 2 things. It tells us perhaps they have passed a test. Okay, yes, it's conflict, but when you actually run through, I really should do a series on running through the cards. When you run through the one series, you got the 4 of Wands. The 4 of Wands is committing to something. Now, let's just imagine you've committed to karate. Okay, now the 5 of Wands, yeah, which is conflict or being tested, is you training, you learning, and you're eventually going to go in for a test to see if you've earned the next colour belt up. Okay, ultimately you're trying to get to a black belt. I don't know if you know karate or not. I'm not brilliant in it, but I sort of kind of get the idea. And so the 5 of Wands could be a learning, training for a test to come. And then if you pass that test, you go on to the 6 of Wands, victory and recognition for your hard work. So it could be they've finally learned a lesson. They've learned a reason, like one of the reasons why it is not working between you and them. Okay, and they're thinking about this, and they're thinking, well, perhaps I can move on from this now. With the 2 of Pentacles coming out as well, there is an element of juggling something though. Yeah, and this is where the conflict comes into that 5 of Wands. They are already established in something else. Okay, and they kind of committed to it, but they keep thinking of you. Okay, and perhaps they're thinking about, like, whatever they're doing in the established relationship, they're kind of thinking, well, what would that be like with you? Yeah, the collective, the viewer. Okay, so that is, yeah, that is that. Let's see what's crossing this. The 10 of Pentacles in the upright is crossing this. So this is what they're thinking. This is what's driving them. What's driving them is like kind of having it all. As I said, they might already be committed in a different relationship somewhere else, with someone else. Now, this might be work commitments, this might be family commitments, this might be a relationship or a romantic relationship they're committed to. But they might feel they have it all, but they kind of know they don't have it all. You know, I reckon just here is going to confirm what I'm saying up there. They kind of, like, in their soul know that, well, this is just a shadow of what it should be. It's like I'm crowded house. This ain't my beautiful life, I think it's called. Oh no, it's the water flow under you or something like that. I can't remember the exact title of the song, but basically the lines are, this is not my beautiful life, this is not my beautiful wife, this is not my beautiful car. Yeah, because they've suddenly woken up to the realization that yes, it might be their wife and it might be their life and it might be their car, but it's not what they actually want. And that's what this 10 of Pentacles is about. This is the conflict, this is the juggling. Yes, they've got 10 of Pentacles. They've got what most people would deem to be a happy, brilliant, fruitful, abundant life, but in their soul, they know they're missing something, okay? And that something is probably you. Okay, so the Ace of Cups, there we go. This is how they're feeling about you in their soul. Yeah, the 5D energy, if you will. Yeah, so the Ace of Cups, love. And the Ace of Cups indicates a new love. Now, it could be an old love, just refreshed. Yeah, imagine if that was, imagine someone's brought you your favourite drink, yeah, and then haven't seen you for days, weeks, months. Well, that drink's gone off. It's stale, it's lost its fizz, it's lost its flavour. Hell, there could even be mould growing on the top of it. So they've emptied it out and they brought you your favourite drink again. Okay, so you have a fresh drink. Well, it's fresh love. Now, a card dropped out. I've just looked at it on the floor. A card dropped out as I was shuffling, which is the 3 of Pentacles again. Okay? And so in their soul, they're wanting to work with you with love, with this new love, or the refreshment of love, if you will. And then it's kind of echoing what's going on in their mind as well. So then we've got the Nine of Swords going on. Now, the Nine of Swords out of this deck, it always strikes me as it's a way of thinking. It's a way of thinking what's been getting in the way before. It's been making them anxious. It's been keeping them up at night. But it's a ghost. It's something what may have happened ages and ages ago, and it's done and it's dusted and it's gone. Okay, and they're just like I said up here. It's the shadow of that beautiful life. Down here, this is like the shadow of whatever it was. Okay, it's the spectral, it's the ghost of it. But they're trying to put it to rest. The ghost is on an altar, and you've got 9 knives or swords poised above it, ready to kill it. And the ghost is looking up, thinking, "Well, this is it. I'm done." Okay. And so in their soul, they're putting an issue to rest. Okay, and the 9s indicate 10s, which are the end of tarot, which lead to something new. Okay. Crossing this, as I said, this is going to show us what it is up there. They're missing you. Okay, the 5 of Cups. The 5 of Cups in the upright is talking about loss and sorrow. Their soul is missing you on a soul level. Perhaps you've recently pulled your energy away from the situation. Perhaps you've gone, "Well, as I can't keep waiting for this Leo to come to me and talk to me and try to sort things out with me." So you're starting to pull your energy away from the whole twin flame cycle. Or you think you're pulling it away. What you're really doing is just putting like a cover or a block around it. So it's not as accessible as it was. And because if you are in a twin flame, you are always linked to that twin flame one way or another. And they're feeling that loss. Okay, they know the fact that like 3 of these cups are knocked over already, and what they thought they really wanted is all spilt out. They've still got 2 cups still standing, and yeah, most tarot readers are in agreement with the fact that they're the 2 cups from the tarot, the 2 of Cups, which is the soulmate connection. They got their back to the soulmate connection at the moment, and they're still mourning the loss of the fact that they can't feel your energy anymore, because you're putting it away from them. It's behind them. Okay, they can't see it. They think it's in amongst those 3 cups somewhere, but it's not. It's still there. It's just not accessible for them. Okay, and that's what's now driving them to want to work with you with that 3 of Pentacles. Make something new, make something great. Okay, and so let's see what actions they are wanting to take. Okay, oh, the Tower. Okay, the Tower in the form of actions wanting to take would be something life-changing, midlife crisis kind of actions. Going out and buying a sports car, maybe starting to wear a wig, maybe dyeing their hair, maybe a radical, complete wardrobe change, and maybe breaking up with a partner, maybe jacking in a job, maybe moving out of the family home. Whatever it is a big life-changing event they are thinking about doing. Okay, because this is the actions that they are thinking about taking, wanting to take. We've got the 9 of Cups in reverse, and we have got the Emperor in reverse. Okay, so losing control with the Emperor. The 9 of Cups is kind of like it's emotional fulfillment and emotional happiness, but in reverse is obviously whatever action they're thinking of taking is breaking away from whatever emotional happiness and fulfillment they have at the moment. Okay, because, well, it's a hollow feeling at the moment. It's like what I said here and here. We've got the ghost down here, and I said it was a shadow of the 10 of Pentacles they have up there. They've suddenly woken up and realised this is not my beautiful life, and this is not my beautiful car. they're missing something. We know that from the Five of Cups crossing down there. They're missing you, and they're kind of realizing what they thought was emotionally fulfilling isn't, and I'm going to take action on finding what is emotionally fulfilling. With the Emperor in reverse, it's kind of like the actions that they're thinking about taking is kind of, totally, it's almost like they're throwing their hands up and saying, well, I'm just going to let the universe sort me out. I'm just going to go wherever it goes. And I'm going to go with the flow of it. Or if they're religious, I'm just going to let God sort this out, because no matter how hard I try, it just doesn't seem to work. Yeah, I'm relinquishing my control on the situation with that Emperor in reverse. The Emperor in reverse is also telling us that they're starting to balance with their feminine energy. Okay, now, so when it comes to masculine and feminine in tarot reads, we're not actually talking females and males, we're talking types of energy. And masculine energy is like a controlling energy, it's like a providing energy. The feminine energy is like more of a loving, caring energy, and more of an intuitive energy as well. State why you're probably here watching a tarot read about your Leo twin flame, and they're not. Okay, so crossing this is the Justice card. As I said, their masculine and feminine energies are starting to balance out, and that's why the Emperor is in reverse. They are not so dominated by that masculine energy, or the actions they are thinking about taking will start to balance this out. Now, if they take that action or not, that's a totally different question. We all have our own free will. We can, and sometimes do, go the opposite way to what the universe has planned for us, because we don't see it at the time as beneficial to us. Okay, so what's stopping them? The Knight of Cups. So one thing what's stopping them is, blocking them, is the fact that what they see for their romantic future might not necessarily come true. A little bit of fear is with that Knight of Cups. But it's also the fact that I feel this is actually someone else's offer of love is blocking them. The Ace of Pentacles come out, and in this deck that could be a proposal, because that little guy there is holding up a nice little wedding ring by the look of it. I don't know if you can see it very well with the light and glare off this, but trust me, there is a little wedding ring. And then let's see if I can pull that up to the camera so you can see that a bit better. There you go, look, see. Oh, it stayed in focus. That's strange. Normally comes out of focus. But yeah, so perhaps someone has just recently engaged. Maybe they've got recently engaged. Maybe they recently got married. Okay, because they were committing to the situation they were already in and not really thinking about what they could have had with you at the time. Bear that in mind. So that tower could be maybe the breakup of the marriage, maybe standing the other person up at the altar and not actually going through with the marriage. That's what they're thinking of. Yeah, it's life changing. This is like a full-on life commitment coming down here, which someone else has offered them and they agreed to at the time. The Page of Pentacles in reverse is kind of saying, like, they haven't really learnt their lessons up there with that Five of Wands. They think they have, but down here they haven't. The Page of Pentacles is all about learning. It's academic type learning, though. It's book learning, if you will. So yeah, the universe is saying, yeah, this is what's blocking them, really. They haven't learnt their lesson. Someone else has popped the question to them. It might not be. It might have been a business promotion, and the business is the thing what's blocking them. It could be a family engagement that they are linked into somehow, not necessarily a marriage engagement. There you go. Always remember, the words you hear on any tarot read, can have other meanings than the one you're thinking of. Okay, for instance, love. We say, oh yeah, they love you. Now, they could love you as a friend, they could love you as family, they could love you as a lover. Yeah, I mean, the ancient Greeks used to have 4 different words for love. Because it meant different things. It was, I love you like a friend, I love you like a family, I love you like a lover, I love you as a companion. And so we've lost the wonders of these extra words throughout time. Now modern Greek only has one word for love, which is love, just like most other languages. Okay, but back in the time there was like 3 different words or 4 different words for love. That might be an engagement, but it might not necessarily be a marriage engagement. It might be a business engagement. It might be a family engagement, which they are somehow tied into, which is blocking them currently from moving forward. But they're thinking, they're thinking of actions which are sort of saying, well, I'm not going to do this. I'm going to put away from this. I'm going to radically change something. Okay. Did we do a crossing card? We didn't do a crossing card, did we? The crossing card here is the world. Okay, so it's like some massive new beginning they've been promised. Okay, like a marriage, or maybe like a business promotion, or maybe they've been moved departments in the company they work in, and they now have to move to another part of the country or another part of the world. It's the world card after all. Whatever it is, it's some new beginning which is blocking them, or possibly they're blocked from the new beginning because they haven't learnt their lessons. Okay, because the world is a big, powerful major arcana. It's the ultimate end of the major arcanas. So it could literally be the universe is stopping them from moving forward until they learn the lesson, whatever lesson that is. Okay, probably like being vulnerable or something like that, coming in and committing to you. Okay, so advice to you from the universe, the 4 of Swords. It's kind of just telling us just do what you're doing. Yeah, just sit back, relax, and see where it all goes. Normally it's a healing energy, but right. So what's going on with all this? We have got the Hanged Man, the 3 of Wands in reverse, and the 4 of Pentacles the 4 of Cups in the upright. Now this is telling us that maybe you have to look at things differently. Yes, you might be bored, okay, and yes, you might want to rush off and do new things. But with the Hanged Man, it's saying, well, perhaps you've got to look at this from a different perspective. Yes, you might be bored, but you could be working on yourself, making yourself better, okay, instead of just sitting around being bored. It's kind of telling you, yes, you just have to wait, the 4 of Swords, while the universe tries to sort this Leo out. But you don't have to be bored while doing it. But don't set out too many plans either, okay, because this could flip at any time, and then that Leo's coming in, and then if you've like gone on and you've had this wonderful idea of traveling the world, and then you commit to that, well, you might not be in the right place at the right time for everything else to work. That's you using your free will getting in the way of something. And so it's kind of saying, look at things differently. Look for the signs. Yeah, look for maybe the car, the type of car your Leo used to drive or is currently driving. You will see as this Leo approaches you energetically, you will start to see more of things like that. Look for various different colours. I do have a Signs on Sunday little series of videos that I've done. I don't know why I've called, it's because I used to release it on Sunday. That's why it's called Signs on Sunday. And basically I started covering signs and what they mean. Like if you see frogs, if you see deer, if you keep having dreams of ghosts, for example. Ghosts seem to be coming up quite a lot in this. Maybe you do, like, I don't know, ghost hunts, or maybe they do ghost hunts or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, it's kind of like, look out for the signs with that hanged man there. The 3 of Wands is waiting for your ships to come in, is one way of looking at it. Or in this particular case, it's like waiting to see the harbour or the land you're looking for, the new thing. When it's in reverse, it's kind of like, yeah, okay, you're setting the intentions to do these things. Perhaps you shouldn't be. Yeah, just kind of be happy with what you've got, and just let anything else come in if it comes in. Okay, don't go pursuing it. And the Four of Cups there is saying, it's basically, yes, it is a boredom. It's the boredom what's linked to the Four of Swords, which is the healing energy. It's, you've got lots of things in your life, but you keep thinking about the sword. Okay, because that's what that is. I don't know if you can see. Let's pull that up there so you can see that a little bit better. Okay, you keep thinking about the sword. Now remember, the main energy of this read is a Knight of Swords. This is the main energy coming from your Leo twin flame. You're thinking about that person. Now it is possible that it's telling you to stop thinking about that person, think about different people, because the more you think about that person, the more you throw up blocks, possibly, or the more you energy you're emitting over to the Leo, which is slowing them down, because they're thinking, well, that's okay, because the collective is still thinking about me. Okay, and so it's sort of saying move on from that. Okay, crossing this is the Six of Cups in reverse. And the Six of Cups in reverse is telling us, well, it's kind of like love contracts in general. First thing it's telling us is actually unconnected to the twin flame reading. Check contracts. If any of you are signing any contracts over the next month or so, double check them, triple check them, and make sure they are bang on and spot on. Okay, because the Six of Cups in reverse is like a warning about contracts. Bear that in mind. Getting back to the twin flame level, it's kind of saying, yeah, you might be reminiscing about the happy times, and that's where you have to be thinking differently. You have to try to not, because when you're in a twin flame connection, you're connected. It's why it's called a connection. Okay, and your energies are continuously linked. Even before you've met each other, your energies are linked. There's a random person you always dream about, and one day you actually meet them, and oh wow, this person was real. Okay. So there's always this connection, and while you keep reminiscing about the happy times, they're feeling it. They're reminiscing about the happy times. While they're reminiscing about the happy times, they're not concentrating on the unhappy time they're in at the moment. If they're not concentrating on the unhappy time they're in at the moment, they're not taking action upon it. Okay, so that is it. You could look at this Ace of Pentacles as they keep what's blocking them is you thinking about when you first met. Okay, the beginning of it all, in your eyes, the 3D beginning of it all. Obviously in the 5D it begins as soon as, well, even before you're born, but yeah, so you're thinking about it, all the good times you used to have. That's what's blocking them from learning their lesson. Okay, so that is another way of looking at it. Okay, so that is your read for your Leo twin flames. Hopefully it resonates with you. If it does resonate with you, that is fantastic. If you like this video, please feel free, give it a thumbs up, share it out if you think it's for someone else you know. You might just be used as a divine messenger. As I said at the beginning, if it's not resonating with you, or you don't have a Leo twin flame, but you've watched it because there's some reason, that might be the reason. Maybe you know someone who does have a Leo twin flame. So share that out. If you haven't subscribed to my channel and you would like to do so, hit that subscription button. And yeah, until the next time I catch you on one of my videos, for whatever star sign you happen to be, you be good out there.